Welcome to the Finance Lab at www.financelab.net. Today we are reviewing the class outline for the 2-week credit training program. This 2-week program is targeted to new hires or mid-career hires at lending institutions, investment banks, and corporate development departments. As a prerequisite, the attendees must have a basic understanding of accounting and Microsoft Excel. A typical class will consist of a lecture followed by a hands-on group exercise or case study. The program will conclude with each attendee presenting a complete credit analysis to senior management of their firm. Let's go through a review of the day-by-day syllabus for the program. On day 1, we introduced the credit analysis process by discussing how to critically analyze a company. The primary analytical tool we teach is the Asset Conversion Cycle, or the ACC. We define what it is and discuss how it impacts a company's risk profile and potential profitability. The Day 1 exercise will involve the class receiving a description of a company and then be required to create the company's ACC and use it to assess the company's risk profile. On Day 2, we cover the first part of financial statement analysis. The objective is to establish a strong grounding and understanding of a balance sheet and income statement and discuss how the two are related. We then review the mechanics of ratio analysis and walk through a high-level overview of the different types of ratios or multiples, including profitability multiples, asset turnover multiples, asset leverage multiples, and capital structure. The Day 2 exercise will consist of 2 parts. First, we calculate a fact sheet as a class. Second, each attendee calculates a fact sheet individually on their own. On Day 3, we go deeper into financial statement analysis and learn how to interpret each ratio by analyzing the fact sheets of different types of companies. For example, why does a high-tech company have a higher margin and higher multiples than a retailer? The Day 3 exercise will consist of the class being provided financial information only for 5 different companies and must determine the types of industries in which each company operates. Day 4 is cash flow day. The objective is to teach how to balance and interpret the cash flow statement. After learning the basic mechanics of balancing a cash flow, we review its different sections and relate them back to the ratio analysis. Day 4 will include 2 exercises and a case study. Exercise 1, the class must create a fact sheet and cash flow using just a calculator. Exercise 2, the class is provided with a proprietary Excel sheet and must calculate the same fact sheet and cash flow. The case study we finish with is called Health South, using cash flow analysis to detect the creditworthiness of a company. The objective of Day 5 is to tie together the elements of ratios and cash flow analysis. We also show the class how to access public filings through the SEC website. The Day 5 exercise will consist of downloading 3-year historical financials of a company from sec.gov and creating a financial model. Each attendee will present the results of their work. Day 6 is Projections Day. The objective of this class is to learn how to use the historical ratio and cash flow analysis to build a projection model with assumptions that are logical, defensible, and consistent. During the session, we go through the mechanics of building a projection model on a count-by-account basis. The Day 6 exercise will be for the class to use historical financial analysis completed in Day 5 to build out a projection model. Each attendee will need to defend their assumptions to the class. Days 7 and 8 focus on how to value a company with the 3 primary valuation methodologies: discounted cash flow analysis, comparable company analysis, and comparable transaction analysis. We also take a closer look at the information provided in public filings, particularly the footnotes to the financial statements. The exercise for this 2-day session concludes with each participant creating a valuation for the target company and presenting it to the class. On Day 9, we review several corporate finance topics, including how the company's stage of development determines its access to capital, the different types of securities from common stock to senior secured debt, and the differences between the public and private markets for securities. Day 10 is the final presentation day. Each participant presents their credit analysis to senior management of their firm. The program will conclude with a final wrap-up. including presentation feedback and summary commentary. Thanks for listening. We look forward to working with your company. Please contact us at thefinancelab.net. Also follow us on Twitter at thefinancelab1. Thanks.